Alright everyone, we're back again for another adventure, I guess. Let's see if I even have any water in here. I do. Thankfully. It'll be a long day if we don't have a water. It's currently 4:24 in the morning, so I set the alarm for 4 a.m. and while I'm up, and it's flea market day, so we're heading out the door right now. It's still very, very dark out. It's dark in here, dark in there. It's dark out here. It would bring Salsa along, but she's can't. Well, you can kind of see her. She's on the bed there. Anyway, it's flea market day, so let's make it a good one. And well, we got a lot of stuff to sell, so let's quit talking and get to moving. Let's do it. All the stuff over here is $1. This thing's $2. Pretty cool. Pocket knife for Falstaff beer. Never heard of that beer. Sometimes these pocket knives are super collectible, so did a quick search on my phone. I couldn't find one even on there. This one's still in good shape, so pretty cool. Box truck guy kind of got me into these knives. I was watching his show the other day and didn't really realize the value in them. A lot of these oddball older ones with advertisement, especially if the advertisement's still good. Alright, well, time to set up. I had probably 10 or so people ask me if I have bubble wrap today, so I imagine I'm going to sell out very quickly with bubble wrap. I only have, I think, 7 rolls. Well, that's the guy who bought the wheel. I was walking around, I saw a wheel on the ground, I'm like, oh wow. And I heard someone say, oh yeah, the wheel's only $5. And that guy was like, oh, what number or whatever. It's like, that's $24 in scrap right there. That's a big wheel. And it's aluminum. So I wasn't going to overstep my boundaries because I'm not one of those people, but the guy got it for $5. I was willing to give 10, but like I said, don't be that guy who's always like, yeah, I'll give you $10, and then start like a bidding war out there. Never a good look. Never a good look. So don't do that. Yep, time to set up. Looks like it's going to be a little bit lighter of a crowd because I don't know how many people talk about rain this morning. I got my knife, and we're off to set up. Should be fun. Should be fun. It's always fun. What's happening? All right, thank you. Yeah. Got a little bird feeder I got. Mailers. I think I've sold $10 worth.
Someone buy the yarn?
There was another Yeti.
Oh, that's a cute little one. Did someone buy the yarn?
No.
Oh.
Alright, so staying busy. I think we brought just the right amount of stuff. Everything's out except for one bin's worth of stuff. So the tables are full, everything's packed in. We just have one bin's worth of stuff. So kind of where we lie with this stuff. No one wants my $1 each. Anything that close $1 each. Did pretty well with my $5 pile here. Down to just a couple things. Just a couple things. I think this is all worth $5 a piece. This actually has advertisement on it. We'll see. Kind of funny, so our stand's right here, everything's $1. Let's move this over, fill in space. There you go. I say it's kind of funny because the guy next to us, everything's 50 cents. And we're pretty much everything's $1. Gotta be a record. There was a guy setting up right here, and just took off. White minivan. I've never seen anyone, I wouldn't say leave before me, but it's very slim that people leave before me. But we've been making sales for the last, ever since we got here. I mean, everything's $1, so it's a great deal. But I mean, people are still buying stuff. No reason to go home now. It's kind of funny to me because when I go to the other flea market, it's like after 7 o'clock, I might make $3. Whereas here, 7 o'clock comes around, I'll still make, you know, $20, $25 an hour. So it's a lot more different than what you might be used to. Alright, time to drop off clothes. A lot of clothes at the end, so I can't find my gloves. So they must be buried somewhere in here. I have this bin of clothes. I kept one bin, so I think moving forward I should be a little bit better with how many bins I bring. I think I brought one bin too much of clothes. And the reason why I say that is because when I was putting away stuff, like throwing it into like, all right, this got to get donated, this has to get brought here, I found there's a lot of clothes at the bottom of the pile that no one really looked at, and I was like, these should definitely sell. I mean, they have price tags of like $60 on it, brand new, still with the tag, and I just know it would definitely sell. So moving forward, I'll probably have to bring one less bin of clothes, but these are all the stuff that I might be donating. A lot of newer shirts. There's a lot of dresses in here also. Oddball dresses, no size, shorts. So those will be donated. Nothing really too spectacular here. This Orioles t-shirt must have been for my giveaway. I don't remember where we got that from. This actually, that's vintage. But yeah. Workout shirts. What is this? See, I was going to just New York Yankees shirt. Somebody might want that. Sports. This is something from The Office, I think. Dunder Mifflin. I didn't watch The Office, but I think that's what their company is or something. can see how much television I watch. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But anyway, I gotta donate this stuff, so I gotta find a bag and throw it in. Okay, wow. We made it back in here. So, one thing I like to say is this the year of the cicadas? You probably can't hear in the background, but they are so loud. It's deafening. It's unreal. And I was like, this can't be the year of the cicadas. I feel like every year's the year of the cicadas. So maybe it's just like a yearly thing now, rather than every 4 or 6, 8, 10, whatever they want to say online. They want to say what they want to say. But anyway, it's so loud, especially at night. This is the pile. I'm trying to think how many I took. So I took nearly 2 rows. Okay? That's what I brought. So I left 3. So if I took this and probably 1 row, yeah. If I took this and then 1 row, that would be next week for what I'm bringing. And as you can see, I still have all of these. There's another 2 of these that way. So I'm thinking you got 1, 2. I probably have about 4 weeks to go of inventory already for the flea market. So I think next week it's supposed to rain, so we're going to miss out there. And you got 4 weeks by then. Before you know, once I go through all this, it'll be June. And that is not including everything that's over here in the corner, on the floor. Anything that is in that entire mess of stuff. I would say if I didn't have to buy anything, or let me say this, I don't have to buy anything until probably July, maybe August, if we get all of our weeks in. Well, maybe 1 or 2 weeks we miss. That is how much inventory I have, to think that I have enough inventory to last till August. It's actually kind of fun because when we did those really large storage units in the winter, those are bins from those storage units that I just couldn't get to because there was all junk here and I ran out of green bins. So very excited to get up there, get to the flea market. That's another green bin that's full. I didn't even realize, and just think on top of my head, I have a whole middle section of everything is $3. 2 weeks of that. I have so much stuff, it's unbelievable. It's crazy. But I'm happy to get up to the flea market, happy to sell everything. I know I didn't do a whole walk around kind of thing. We brought a lot of soap. We brought a lot of those shavers, if you guys remember that unit. We didn't bring toothbrushes. There's a bag here somewhere, wherever. Nope, that's not it. Well, maybe that is it. There it is. There's 1 bag. There's got to be another 6 or so like that. We didn't bring any toothbrushes, but we sold all the soap and we sold all the shavers, but maybe 2 or 3. So it was a great day out there. Made a little bit of slush money, and of course it was fun to get out there and see everyone. And it's been a while. It's been a long winter, so we lost all of April because of bad weather, and It's spring. It's certainly a spring, but it was fun. Thanks for tagging along. Stay tuned for the next episode, next adventure. We still got a lot more stuff to sell and a lot more fun flea market videos and flea market adventures to happen in the future. So thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Catch you guys next time for the next episode here at Taco Stacks. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.